Hey everyone. Okay, so my life hack number 3 is a little bit different. It's going to talk more about purging children's clothes, preparing for toddlers that don't like, who like to dress themselves, and getting yourself prepared for every morning. So every night before the kids go to bed, I lay out their clothes for the next day, and I know that this might seem silly, but at the same time I purge their closet. So for example, let me turn Avery's light on here. So for example, I'm gonna turn this around. Maybe not, because I'm just gonna show you. I keep like a line, so this is like my line. So these are clothes that she's already worn. These are clothes that she still hasn't worn. So in doing so, I'm going through her closet and I'm making sure that all of her clothes fit. Because I am one of those people who I just want to have things all laid out in advance. I don't want to have to I don't want to have to go back and like find stuff, or think she goes to try something on, it doesn't fit, but she really wants to wear it. That stuff drives me bonkers. So this is how I prepare in advance for stuff like this. So tomorrow she has, let's lay out those clothes. So I simply just take what she's gonna wear, and I know this might seem silly, but it helps to prepare. And I just lay it out, all said and done. Everything's there, underwear, clothes, and then I'm gonna go over here and do Carter's. And then what I do is I keep at the bottom of their closets a bin. And in that bin is everything that doesn't fit them now. So as things don't fit, it goes into the bin, so that you're not constantly going through closets. Instead, you're just going through things as they don't fit, and then you're always kind of ahead of the game. So then you realize, like, oh gosh, I need to buy some shorts, or I need to buy some, you know, whatever the case might be. So I try to do this so then that way I'm kind of ahead of my game. So we'll lay out Carter's. Now something, this is just a little extra, something that I started doing this past year, because we are done having children, as I'm going through their bins, I'm pulling things out that I think are fun, memorable things. So like, you know, their first outfit, or something they wore for the first time, or I would even do Huddy's, but he's already asleep. But I like to pull out things that I would love for them to someday give their future kids, or you know, it's a memory of some nature. So then that goes into their forever bin, and I keep a forever bin for each kid, and then I just keep adding things to them as they grow older. And if they grow out of that forever bin, then we'll get a new forever bin. But I find that this way I'm always simplifying their closets. I'm always ahead of if they need new size, and then I'm always preparing ahead of time for their future, so that one day you're not like, man, I gave away his first pajamas, or I gave away his first pair of shorts, or whatever, you know. And then, so onto my closet. So I always lay out my gym clothes the night before, okay? Gym clothes. I look at what the calendar is, and then I go ahead and lay out the clothes that are appropriate for that workout. Like, if it's yoga, I like to be more comfortable. You know, if it's MMX, I like to be more loose. It just depends on whatever I'm doing. I'm always simplifying my closet as well, because I hate being wasteful. There is someone else out there that could totally use some of my wardrobe, especially because I used to have a shopping problem. So as I am going through my workout drawer, every shirt that I wear, I'm not putting back as it gets clean. I'm not putting it back in the workout drawer. I'm putting it over here in a pile. So like, these are my shirts that I've worn over the last 3 weeks, okay? So that way, everything in my drawer has to get worn. If it doesn't get worn, and I keep skipping it, what does that mean? It's gotta go. So this way, I am also simplifying my closet as I prepare for the next day. I like to think of this way as you're always simplifying, you're always cleaning, and you're always ahead of the game. I think I've learned that it's easier to just do things once than go through and do them 49 different times. So I encourage you to try some of this and tell me if this is something you already incorporate, or maybe you have something to add. But this has just been such a huge blessing in my life, and I feel like it helps me in a lot of different ways, and I make James do the same thing. So like if he, for example, like if he has things that he's not wearing in his closet, then let's get rid of them and let's get them in a bin and let's get them out of here. So that is my life hack today. We'll call that the getting ready morning routine, plus simplifying, plus making sure you don't need to buy new clothes. Anyway, have a wonderful night. See ya!